to start with the greatest lie you were ever told. See, when I started as project manager, they used to pump me up, man. They used to come up and go, hey, man, you're a project manager. I was like, really? Because I was just an IT technician about 10 minutes ago. I don't know how I became a project manager and got entrusted with this multi-million-dollar project. And they were like, because you got spare time, dude, right? So all of a sudden now I'm running projects. And then they go, and you know what? And I'm like, what? And they said, you own the project. Because you don't own Jack, man. See, and I was like, really? Are they my resources? They were like, no. And I was like, can I change any of the scope? They said, no. And I was like, and I can write checks? And did no. And I was like, what do I own? And they were like, here, we'll bring you in on the secret. You're here to blame for when it goes wrong. That's your only job. So buck up, buddy. Get ready. So really, I was about 170 pounds when I started project management. None of this is fat. It's just pure scar tissue. It's just been built up over time from taking beatings and knives to the back as I've lived the world of project management, right? That's what we do. So the first thing we have to establish is, what is the value of project management? What is our value? What is our elevator speech? And I know everybody comes up here and says, this is our value, this is our elevator speech. I'll give you mine. I'll give you mine. It sticks with me. Somebody comes up to me and says, what does a project manager do? What do you guys say? Give them requirements and take them over here. How do you not sound like Office Space? They're like, but what is it that you do here? Well, then I call some meetings and then they tell me stuff and I'm like, that down. Then I fill out this document and they take it over here and they sign. Yeah, but what do? You know stuff. And you kind of have me. But it's, right? How do you just, I had to come up with a way to tell third graders what I do for a living. That was fun. Next to the police officer and the fireman in full uniform, that was fun. So I'll tell you what I came up with, and I stick with it. I make dreams come true. Pure and simple. You want me to elaborate? Sure. Later. Have a few beers. Let's have some fun. Any device, any building you walk into, anything that you touch that has a piece of technology, whatever it is that you want to look at, there was a project manager behind it that helped bring the people together that brought that to market. We make dreams come true. That's it. You have a goal, we can get you there. You want a new product, we can get you there. You want to establish a new company, we can get you there. Because all we do is make dreams come true. What do you do? Let's have some fun with that. My job is to go figure it out. Again, I'm not going to say that date's impossible. My job is to tell you the percentage chance of hitting that date. So therefore, if you want some, what does it take to do in April? Capture Tinkerbell. If you say no to that, not my fault, right? But I'm going, and you have to do it with the purity of heart, though, right? We can be tongue-in-cheek up here because we all understand what faces us in the industry, but you do it with the purity of heart of truly helping the organization. But I can do anything. I learned this a long time ago. I remember sitting as an IT person and building service level agreements. It's a hand check down of, we can deliver whatever service you want, it's whether or not you want to pay for it. I remember a lady getting mad at me. She said, no, you can't do it. And I said, sure I can. And she goes, okay, well, when my PC breaks down within 5 minutes, I want another PC on my desk ready to go. All my files backed up. You can't deliver service like that. I thought about it for a second. I said, no, I can do that. Right? All I have to do is buy 3 PCs for every single person in the organization and stack it up on the desk, right? Daisy chain it to where it's backing it up and put a PC tech within 5 minutes of every machine just to stare at you. Right? And then have backup to that PC tech in case that one trips and falls or falls sick or whatever, just stare at him. But I can do it. Now, it costs $500,000 a person, but it can be done. Now, it's not logical, it doesn't make business sense, but it can be done. Back in the days, we said, we're going to put a man on the moon. That was inconceivable. And then they said, we're going to build this machine that's going to take off like a rocket and it's going to land like an airplane. I was just on the USS Intrepid speaking in New York City. I got to see that, and my heart just dropped. I love the space shuttle. Right? And then there was this, I can't even remember the plane, and you could probably help me, Michael. There's a plane that was taking pictures of the Apollo 11 up in space, which it wasn't supposed to be that high, that they built it to where the skin stretches 2 feet. And it's so much so that it leaks gas when it's sitting on the ready to take off, because it's got to accommodate engineering marvels. What plane was that? SR-71, thank you. That is just an engine. We figured that out. That the skin is going to stretch 2 feet to get up that high. That's incredible. But a bunch of us got together and said, we got to figure this out. They said, okay, let's do it. We can do anything. Given what? Time and money. And the right people in the room. And the right people in the room. So it's not a question of if. And that's what we have to realize as project managers. So when they say, can you do it? I'm always like, sure we can. Whether you want to pay for it or not is a whole different ballgame. But it can be done. So I don't say no. I say we can absolutely do that. Let me go figure out what that's going to take. But what we do is impactful work. And what we do is impactful change. And the things that we're doing and the types of work that we're doing can revolutionize industries, can revolutionize the world. And sometimes we don't even know it. And the theories and things that we work with literally can make dreams come true. It's an unbelievable profession. The fact that the people that we get to see every day, I'm blessed of the company I get to keep. I'm blessed of the places I get to go and people I get to meet along the way and hear the companies that you're in, and the stuff that you're doing, and the things that we're creating, right, as a profession. We've got to make sure that we embrace each other and that we keep this profession in the light that it should hold, because we should be celebrated not only for who we are and what we do, but for the impact that we're going to bring to this world and continue to bring to this world. And I think as the millennials are coming through, I really think the people that are going to impact them the most are the people that are going to have the soft skills to enable the change, and that's this group right here. So we can talk all we want and bash all we want because we're all the Gen X and baby boomers and all that kind of stuff, but the people that are going to harness the power and recognize the ability to utilize that skill set the right way, I think are the people that are sitting right here in this room. I think you guys need to make sure that you recognize that and find out how to do that. But I think it's going to be the people in this room that really harness that power for the better change and for the better impact.